Hey Jen, so I have been using my Class Dojo. I have 100% of parents connected. So I use my Class Dojo to push out stuff too. So what I did this week was for next week, I did for the week of the 23rd, I put some assignments in Seesaw and I'm just doing two Zooms with my kids just to kind of get used to using it and things like that. So I pushed that note out to parents and kind of created this schedule. So I'm using Dojo to kind of make sure that kids who can not get on the other stuff could actually look on there. So what I'm doing for the week of the 6th is planning activities for obviously Monday, Wednesday, ELA, Tuesday, Thursday, math. And so I'm creating just one quick Google slide that's a suggested learning activity schedule for parents. They can do more or less. It's up to them since it's not required. So these are kind of the things that I have planned. On Mondays, I was going to do some dip and by heart words in there. And then Wednesdays, do some reading activities and things like that. So I wrote up some lesson plans. I watched the training on dip and A to Z. So that's what I'm going to try next week or the week of the 6th. So I was going to use the by heart word cards I have to practice them with the kids on Zoom and then do some writing. There's a whiteboard option in Zoom when you share your screens. So I was going to try that out. I'm also telling the kids they need to have pencil and paper with them or something to write with and write on. And then the work that'll go along with that is in Seesaw. So like the first day, I made them this, and it's record yourself reading the slides, and I give them the directions here. So they would hit the little record button reading themselves, and it goes, and I wrote in there, it goes along with the lesson. And then I created this one, which is just like rainbow writing for their by heart words. And so I gave them instructions. These are the by heart words that I want you to rainbow write 2 times today. Are, with. So you can kind of see how that goes. And they pull up the tools and they do it themselves on this. Again, this is in Seesaw. I do have one that I created for by heart words in here. I'm going to find it. It's a weekly activity that I created. And so I made it so that they would have to read their by heart words, and then they record themselves doing it, and then they circle any ones that they might still need practice with. So that would kind of go along with the lesson that I'm doing on Monday. And then on Wednesday, I had planned to do reading A to Z. So I went in and found a story. I picked the spring story. So I was going to read with the class the Spring is Here book, which is a little bit tougher to read than the one that we had, but I'll make that projectable. It's a higher level book than the one that I'm giving them on their own. And talk about, why it was nonfiction, and then just share a few of the things they learned from that story. So then when they go into Seesaw, so I've got this, it is spring story in here, and it's the one right from reading A to Z. So they click this, and they can kind of read it just for some more things. And this will be a little bit easier for them to read if they don't have somebody helping them. So they can read the story. And if you click view original, it pulls up the whole PDF. So it's bigger. And then they have to go in, and this is the template I gave them. They can edit it by typing in or writing in some of the details of the things that they see in spring. They can be from there or from the books that we've read together on Zoom. And then I also made a sentence writing. So my favorite thing about spring. So it kind of goes along with all the things that we did that day. And it would be just writing a sentence about spring, or more than one sentence about something that they like about spring. So kind of keeping them practicing that with that also. And then I would give them, I added like a decodable story. They answer the questions, and then they record themselves reading it to me, circle their by heart words. I'm just trying to like get as much as I can in there. And like I said, I've kind of got stuff sorted in here and have some activities already set that I'm going to try to just add in. And then really quick, because I'm running out of time, I did make this to give to my parents to post for them, just like student expectations, our weekly schedule, and then just a little bit of information. So that's probably a lot, but let me know what you think. Again, I could probably do some of this in Schoology. It would just be a matter of teaching my parents how to do it, which I think would be hard right now.